Hello and welcome back to part 5 of the lockdown sessions for Scottish car enthusiasts, and we're currently looking at the 12th birth limited edition 12th birthday edition of Fastcar magazine from 1999, and we're just going to leave off from where we left off from. So we've currently got here an advert for Cool Motorsport, then an advert for Direct Line personal loan, before moving on to choosing wheels for a Rover 220 Tomcat. So you've got some Smith's Ipon, moving on to some Cozy Snipers, BK 846, BBS RX Brilliant, before moving on to American Racing Zerg, Smith's Twisters, which look a bit like the TSW Venoms. Then talking about TSW, we're moving on to TSW Evo Rs. Does anybody remember these wheels? Then we've got some Team Dynamics Motorsport wheels, nice and gold. Some Wolfrace Voodoo, do you remember these wheels? Then some League 067. Before moving on to a set of BK805s. Then we've got American Racing Twisted Tuner wheels. Apparently whoever designed this must have been heavily involved in drugs. Before moving on to some Ferrari Momo Engineering too. Just an advert for Motor World. Just cover up the nips at the same time. And an advert for League Alloys. Then we come into a step-by-step guide on a CD-ROM that Fastcar produced to select wheels for your make of car. I've got that CD-ROM somewhere in the house. I don't actually have a computer to test it on, but I did have a PC a while ago, and you could choose the wheels for your car you had at the time. So there you go. And there's some new AEZ alloys and Avon rubber. And another advert for wheel companies of it. BSA, not sure I've heard of it. Then in Carlton Automotive Limited, Amber Performance, AEZ wheels, before moving on to skid marks. This feature's talking about like anti-lock brakes, and we've got basically they're spoken to the tuners and they're asking what sort of goes wrong on like your Sierra Cosworths, your Calibras, your Renault 19, your Corrado, your Peugeot and your BM. Before moving into an advert for Advanced Digital Solutions, just an ice company. And when talking about ice, we're now moving into the ice section of Fastcar by Adam Rayner. That's a fancy Pioneer system. TFG audio supplies. And if you're not confident about installing a Kenwood Hi-Fi, you might need a fire brigade. And they can professionally fit it from any participating Kenwood dealer for 99p. So let's see if we have some from Scotland. Here come your Scottish dealers at a time. It was Checkpoint in Aberdeen, Autosonic again in Aberdeen, MRD Sounds in Bathgate, Skids Skids are still going in Falkirk, Hannah Auto Sound in Glasgow, and that is all we had. Then moving into Spring Break at Daytona, an American car show. An advert for Ultimate. And again, the Car Audio Centre. I think that's Sheffield actually. Could be wrong. No, it's Nottingham. The area code's quite similar. There's Ksenia giving the bird. And there's Adam Rayner testing out CD players. An advert for Network in-car electronics. So they were based in Watford, Peterborough and Baldock. And here we have a BMW ice car. So let's see the spec list on this. So it's a 1998 BMW 328. It's got an AC Schnitzner exhaust back box, that's quite easy to say, not. Hartage springs and Bilston shocks. It's on BBS RSC wheels. It's got a full M3 body kit, including bumper, skirt, side strips, AC Schnitzner's mirrors, again easy for me to say. Carbon front splitter, carbon roof spoiler, M3 GT boot spoiler. It's a full factory leather trim, M3 steering wheel, carbon centre console. I'm just going to say AC carbon gear knob with a quick shift, AC pedals and sill protectors. Now remember these ones, the stereos were this sort of slide out. We moan nowadays about touchscreen type stereos that just look as if they've been tacked on. Well, that's predecessor. So let's have a wee look at its install. So up front, the car has a 6-disc changer with a TV head unit, video player, and horn, mid speakers. It's got a line driver, an amplifier and equalizer, another amplifiers in the back, and 3 10-inch subs. Moving over, we've got the cost of the car. So this is the AC price list. I'm not going to say this other name. So if you were to include this in the car, including the price of the car, you'd be spending £50,000 to upgrade just to get the AC kit. We have an advert for Acoustic Solutions. and an advert for a fuel additive, Red X. I use Red X on my fleet. If I can't put in super unleaded, I just stick in Red X if I have to buy supermarket fuel. Remember this book? The Driver's Survival Handbook. Drivers, here's the information the police don't want you to have. Written by an ex-cop. Then now we've got the Fastcar Fast Ads section. So let's have a look at here. So Fast Ads starts off with all the insurance companies. So big one there being there's Bell, Torque Direct, Thames City, remember in the soup, Admiral, Mean Wheels, Insurance Supercars, Privilege, not heard of UK Quote Line or JMM Insurance, Pert Insurance, Premium Busters, there's Hertz Insurance Consultants or HIC, CIA. Moving on to this page, Delta, Hot Hatch Hotline, Demon Premium, Performance Direct, really Sterling Insurance, or sorry, Adrian Flux that is actually. Then moving on again to adverts for John Dale Motorsport, then Motor Speed, Peak Performance down in Surrey, and this X-rated quick fit power pack for a Saxo and a car. Performance Vauxhall Spare Centre, or me, just let it rip there, will be in the camera. Vans Are Us, we make plates, and start a fast ads here for like wheels and parts. HJW Motorsport, Driver Vauxhall, the Vauxhall Performance Car Club, Interior Wood Design Kits, Norwood, How Sexy Is Your Rear, Miltech Performance, Fiesta Centre, Hot Hatch Heaven, Loud Wheels, an advert for RSR Alloys, Primer Auto Design, and here's the fast ads now. So if you're a Subaru owner, you could have a Colin McRae style plate. The once in a lifetime opportunity to own the real McRae. Our Renault 5 alloys. And no modified car magazine at the time would be without the adverts for chat. Super Chip Stealer, Regal Motorsport, tuning direct for Peugeot specialists. So who have we got? Well, the first one we would recognise would be Peugeot Lacoste, based out in West Lothian, but you've also got Auto 5, Peugeot Sport, let's have another couple, Cool Motorsport Limited, and Mersey-Speed. So if in 1999 you wanted to soup up your Peugeot, then these were the people to speak to. Ecos being the Scottish one if you wanted to get your car modified in Scotland, or your Peugeot modified in Scotland, then Ecos Peugeot would be your first port of call. Here's my favourite section of the magazine, the for sale ads. Here we go. Let's just take an advert at the time. There's a Mark II Fiesta XR2i, resprayed in Ford Imperial Blue, £1,800. There's a Renault 21 for £2,000, turbo, TSW alloys. Let's have a look. That's quite a modern one. Remember these versions of the Seat Ibiza. RS, £12,500, 160 brake horsepower. I'll look over here. Let's go for, I did see something interesting here. I'm going to go back over this page actually. There's a MG Montego for £695. Zoom in a wee bit. There you go. £695. You probably wouldn't be able to find one of them like that now for that sort of money. So look at the next page here. Fiesta Rs Turbo, £5,000. There's that Montego again, double advert. There's an RS replica. Now, I don't know that was the call for the price, but I can guarantee if that was on sale today, you'd be paying big money. There's a Beetle. Beetles were just out then, or fairly new out then. I think 19,000. There's an Escort. Oh, hold on. An Escort RS Turbo for £1,900. A Calibra 4x4 Turbo, and that's 11,750. Moving on to this page, let's see if we can find one there. Oh, there you go. If you wanted a GTT Renault 5, look, 3,200. So what have we got on this page to have a look at a gander at? There's a 205 dimmer, 3,850, an Uno Turbo replica. It's an ideal learner car, so it must be a very low powered Fiat Uno. There's a RS 1600 replica for £2,000. It's got a 1700cc engine, it's only covered 4,500 miles. Metro GTA for £850. Golf GTI Mark 2, I think. Oh no, sorry, Mark 1, £4,000. Looks quite modern. Mondeo, 4,200. There's a dimmer Renault 5 GTT, £4,000. Renault 1916 valve saloon, 4,100. Jings is a Lancia, £4,000. Wonder if that still exists or if it's rusted away. There's a Manta GTE for 600. Cav Turbo, 7,000. Nova SR 6.5. XR3i from 1993 for 6,000. 216 GTI Rover, 3.5. There's an Escort Limited Edition Java, £5,000. Quickly scrolling down here, I'm going to come back to the Fastcar Motor of the Month. It's a cool cover car for sale. It's the Renault 5 GTT, and they're just looking for offers on this car. Just scrolling down, see what we've got here. Astra GSI for 7,200. Scrolling down here quickly, and we have another Fastcar Motor of the Month. It is Britain's best known Civic up for grabs. Alan Tang's 175 horsepower, 32,000 miles from new, 13,995. Moving over to this page, there's a Bmw M3 for £10,500, an Integrale for 11,625. There's a Cosworth, Sierra Sapphire Cosworth, 8,000. An Escort 1600 Sport for 5,950. It's quite expensive for a Mark IV Escort. Scrolling across. Our motor of the month is Dave Gilchrist's Green Nova, £7,500. Moving over to here, not a lot. There's a Westfield for you, 6,750. Moving on to here, there's that cover car again, just in a small advert. It's a 325 for 5,500. 405 MI16, 3,200. Just looking over here. There's an ICE system for 5,950. And it's Feast Your Eyes, so just got some of the lovely ladies on Fastcar. Up the rear, there. And advert to advertise, and the back cover page for Kent cams. But that's the fall. Yokohama tyres. So that's our take on the Fastcar 12th birthday edition. I'd just like to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts TV, and we shall catch you in a future video.